the children, how we can increase the interest to physical activity. We make one model, we call that spread model, because we use that in marketing. We call that AIDA model. AIDA means attention, interest, after that desire, and after that we can discuss about the activity. How we can use that propaganda model to support people to have enough physical activity. We have a very good experience with that public recording of participation. In sport, you counting only the medals. Today, Mr. Platonov showed to us details, medals, gold, silver, bronze. And it means in sport, it's the measure. But in recreation, that is not the measure. If you organize the competition, we use that in one winter, we call it Winter Children Festival. We give them the medal who is the best in the skiing. And what we have? The children who practiced skiing before, it was the best. But the children don't like to be part of something if he don't have a chance to be enough active and to be good in that public recording. And today children make a plan for tomorrow physical activity. That model means in normal school. And we organize competition between the class. And today they prepare what can we do tomorrow. We give them the points for any active children. If you have a physical activity, you take 2 points for your team. If you today will be better than the other class, we offer you 1 more points. And every name is on the board. You can see your personal result and the classroom result, and each individual participation is graded. Extra point for excellence in competition, and team and individual plays. It's very important because they start to self-organization and learn. It is the main point. How to incorporate the sport in healthy lifestyle. We organized it like experiment a few times, and everything is possible. We observe the interest increasing up, and I show you that it is better there on that way. During 21 days, we organized it 3 weeks before 3 or 4 years, and you can show that the children is growing physical activity from day to day. What they are. They organize the walking tour, the cycling tour. They go like to group. They wake up 1 hour more earlier. They start in 6 o'clock on the river and organize fishing. It was interesting for them to be very early in the morning, to be together, to be part of that, because they saw his name on the blackboard and they look in the solution how they organize themselves. They accept the challenge and they organize themselves. Here, it's the main point for us. Not only to have physical activity, we learn them how to catch the ball, but we learn them now to organize themselves to catch the ball without professor, to work them and enjoy in that activity. Also, the spread model have also his trap, because the children enjoy that activity. After 1 week, we must make a restriction. We said for 1 point, exercise 15 minutes. More than 90 minutes, we don't give you the points, because the children like physical activity and they forget the mathematics, physics, and everything other because they like to exercise. 15 minutes is minimum, 19 minutes is enough for them. How to found sometimes they start to cheating. to make the problem, because they like to be better, because all the time they're looking around and they're looking it is the good if you're the best. But we try to teach them how to learn them and how to have enough physical activity every day, all day. And when we finish the project, we have increasing our physical activity, but we have increasing the number, the better situation in his mind according to physical education. And after 3 months, we organized a new measure and found that is not going down the physical activity in his free time. They accept that model. We tried, we have a good result, we push them and they start to exercise and go again. We have support from the local government. Now we have experience and make experiment in 2 schools together. And we start to give the lesson to our professor of physical education who work in the school, how can they make that model in his school. Also, I show you very briefly a few other models. We organize a few months, we call that City of Children, and a lot of exercise inside, and we offer them diploma. Diploma must be signed. We give them diploma not only if you the best on the tournaments, for every game. If you play basketball or play table tennis or play picado or play in any activity, you have the partner, and who is the best have the diploma, but the other must put the signs on that diploma, and copy of that diploma go to lottery, and finally after a few months who have the best lucky, it will be the winner. But if I start to think, today I can take a few diploma, but today I must have a few activity, and we use that model in any different situation. I think I spent my all the I don't show you all that details. Only that I think only a few words. We organized last 15 years aerobic festival, and after that we organized aerobic happening. Now we use that like a model to organize my students to start thinking about the organization of some we call that exhibition or happening. Every year the final generation of students on Sports for All organized that, and they, every time they think what can they, how can they do that on the best way. One year they organized to have competition between the people who is on the stage, the competition between instructors. Next time we organized the lottery for the people who exercise together with them. One of model was the model of battle between instructor. Instructor instructor of salsa aerobic, who is the best, have the more people who exercise in front of him, or the instructor of different activity have the better situation. And from the end, thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much. Questions, please.
Professor, very interesting your opinion about rational density of physical training per week. For example, in Professor Duchak's presentation, we see in Ukraine rational, it's very high level. For example, 5 or 4 or 5 times per week. In your presentation, 12 per 12. 12 times per 12 months. That means only 3 times per week, yes? And what do you think about rational density for sports for all?
Yes. That model 12 per 12 was 30 years ago. It's old model from Czechoslovakia, and I'll only show that details. Today, World Health Organization recommendation to have 30 minutes of physical activity, not physical exercise.
Physical activity, in general.
In general, it means working in garden or walking through the street, in walking around, not only exercise. When we discuss about the exercise or the model of fitness, we can discuss about that free time is enough if you have 60 to 90 minutes of and between 60 and 90% of heart rate. It's enough.
For general development exercises or special exercises?
The best solution is to have combination, to have 5 or 6 times per week physical activity, but minimum 2 or 3 times moderate physical activity, because our organism all the time adapts. All the time you must put the stress, because the physical activity is stress. We must change the intensity, we must change the how we can start and how change activity, because after 6 weeks, if you use the same program, you lose.
It must be increased, yes.
Okay.
Я хочу вместо ясности, я хочу объяснить, что мы говорили о взрослом населении, то есть население, которое уже старше как минимум 16 лет. Профессор Dusan Mitic говорил в основном о детях, и там действует другая система, потому что минимум двигательной активности для детей в неделю это 10-12 часов, они должны иметь двигательную активность. В то время, когда взрослый человек, ему достаточно двигательной активности для сохранения здоровья в объеме до 5-6 часов.
My recommendation for the people is how you are old. On that way you must invest. If you have 30 years, you must have 30 minutes activity. If you have 45 years, you must invest more, because we need more physical activity. Like the old car, anytime you must go to mechanic and must think about that. When you're young, the biologic is on your side, but when you produce the problem, also the biologic.
Thank you very much. Уважаемые коллеги, профессор Митич использовал свое время, он презентацию сделал более длинную. Еще один вопрос прекрасной даме, все прекрасные дамы, и мы будем заканчивать.
Thank you very much. Very interesting presentation and very interesting different kind of models for physical education, physical activity. My question is, do you have nationality kind of sports? For example, in Russia this is wrestling, in America this is American football. For people who want, for people who need for youth and unification in physical activity.
If you understand good, did you have some national sports?
Yes, because in model of physical activity I didn't see where is you use nationality kind of sport.
Nationality kind of sport, we support the people, but in Serbia we don't have one national sport. We organize a lot of traditional sport.
Traditional nationality?
Yes.
Yes.
We have a lot of small exhibition in, I call that in every region. You have special dates and the people organize his national competition. But in Serbia we prefer a lot of sports game. Sports game with ball. We are very good in that activity.
Thank you very much. Please sit down.
Thank you.
Уважаемые друзья, мы прослушали основные доклады, которые были запланированы в наше секционное заседание, но учитывая то, что мы начали на 10 минут позже